Hi Eurovision world, my name is Justas and welcome to my channel. My home country, Lithuania, has just started its national selection for Eurovision 2021 and we already have the first results and the first qualifiers. Let's see the recap of last evening's show and let's react and review the first entries of Pabandom iš Naujo 2021. So this year we are not having that 30-week long selection in Lithuania. It's going to be quite short and quite simple. 2 heats, a semi-final and a grand final. So last evening the first heat was broadcasted in Lithuania and let's not wait any longer and let's see the first contenders. Okay, this was quite a start for selection and for the night, right? I liked that the girls were well prepared, like the outfits are, well, you either like them or you hate them, but they're quite memorable, right? But the song, I just think it's not there. Their vocals don't match, there is no good melody in the song, and I think that it's quite fair that they almost qualified, but as they say, in the end they didn't, right? Yeah. Next, Thomukas. I don't have much to say about this one. We were chatting with my friends during the performance and I was guessing that he will come last, so I'm not surprised about that. If I should say one good thing about this one, maybe nice and nostalgic instrumental. He is kind of interesting to look at, but overall I think it was just really weak entry, and I don't think it's a surprise that he came last. And this one, Be You, Love Yourself. This was actually my biggest surprise in the evening. I have never heard of this group before, but this is actually quite nice song. It's both nostalgic and trendy right now. Sounds a bit fresh, I would say. So good job, and I'm really glad that they qualified. Next up, Titas and Benas. I see many people liking this one. It's tied for the first place with Voldemars. But I just don't connect with this one. I think the chorus is really weak. I just can't see it going through further in the selection. I don't think they will make it to the final. Yeah, it's a pretty weak entry. Sorry, guys. Maybe I just didn't connect to it. Next up, Martyna. It started really well. With some nice camera shots, reminding me and probably inspired by Ariana Grande. The song is modern, but I think that Martyna was maybe nervous. I believe she can sing the song better, and what the song needs is definitely more confidence. But this is a well-deserved qualifier, and if her team works more on the performance, like the way Martyna acts on stage, I think she might even advance to the final. Donata. This one's definitely inspired by 2 famous people. One being James Bond. This is James Bondy song. And the other would be Tamara Tadevska. Look at the background, look at her. She definitely saw North Macedonia's performance last year and she definitely liked it. I saw one tweet about this, that Donata has never managed to go through to the second stage of the selection and that this might change this time. Unfortunately, it didn't. And I'm quite sad about it. I think this was not the best performance for the evening, but it was amongst my 5 qualifiers. These guys. Some people say it's a surprise, it's a robbery that they didn't qualify. I'm not one of those people. I'm sorry, but I think that they are not funny at all. I think that they are quite annoying. Two of them, well, it's called Twosome, but it's actually a trio. Two of them can't even sing, and their jokes are just not funny anymore. Maybe it was pretty cool and fun when they participated it in the first time. Maybe good for the second time, but last year and this year they're just, I think, they're getting worse and worse. They finished second to last, both in jury's vote and televote. I don't want to be too radical, but I think they need to stop participating in our selection. This is just too cringy. I'm so sorry. Milita. Right. I would say that she was the biggest name in last evening's heat, and she didn't disappoint me, but also she didn't really surprise me. Like as I said, she's not like a big name. She almost went to Junior Eurovision twice. She won X Factor. She also participated in our national selection a couple of times. I was definitely shocked that she didn't win the heat. I think that by far this was the best performance out of all 10. Song is trendy. It has that 80s vibe that I love. Vocals are so freaking clear. I would say it's almost as clear as Valentina's in Junior Eurovision 2020. She has really good stage presence, and if no surprises happen, she should qualify to the final. Is this a contender to dethrone the Roop? I hope not, but of course that depends on the Roop's song. Let's continue with Aldegunda. Yeah, this is the kind of music that was really popular in Lithuania in 90s when country gained its independence from USSR. The lyrics are patriotic, inspiring. I do think that she should have left it all in Lithuanian. Stage looks really nice. I like the colors, and I don't really can say anything bad about this song, but it probably just, it's not the right time and not the right place for this kind of song. If this was a movement to support Belarusian people in their fight against Lukashenko, this would be a good song. But for Eurovision, I hate when people say that the song is not for Eurovision, but that song was definitely not for Eurovision. But quite a nice entry. And lastly, Voldemars. I was really shocked that juries ranked it first, even over Milita. It's definitely not a bad song. I wanted it to qualify, but first place in the heat? I don't think so. I like some parts of it. Instrumental is quite nice and interesting. Chorus is catchy, but it's just a little bit too repetitive, you know, and it absolutely does not give me any winner vibes at all. Like, do you imagine this is our favorite after the heat one. Like, if this was our national final, this would represent Lithuania in Eurovision. We wouldn't qualify. I'm sorry, but yeah, these are the 10 songs, and let's conclude the evening. Yep, so by far my favorites of the evening were BU with Love Yourself and Milita with Shadows. But while watching the evening and by going through the songs again today, I just caught myself thinking, okay, these are some nice songs, I might even add some of them to my Spotify playlist, but are these songs good enough to carry the Lithuanian flag to Rotterdam and to represent the country in Eurovision? And with all my respect to the hardworking artists, I don't really think so. I think that many of you will agree that this evening sounded like just a warm-up for the Roop, right? But I really hope that the second heat will mix things up. We have Gabrielius Vagelis performing there, Evita Tsololo, maybe some other surprises. But if it stays like this, I don't think that the Roop will have anyone to beat in the final. Like they should be like a landslide winners, even though we didn't even hear their song yet. But this is just what I think. People, what do you think? Do you see any of these songs on a big stage in Rotterdam? What was your 5 qualifiers of Heat 1 of Pabandom iš Naujo? Tell me, please, in the comments down below. Also, if you like what I do, please press the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel. This is it for this time, and let's Pabandom iš Naujo next week. Pabandom iš Naujo means let's try it again. So yeah, let's try it again next week, hopefully with more better songs in Lithuanian national selection. I'll see you then. Bye bye.